Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm very tired right now, I'm gonna be honest. I just finished a very long day at school. We had rehearsals. Today is Tuesday, and a show opens up actually this weekend. So that's kind of what I've been working on. But recently, I've been talking to a lot of people who haven't had a ton of experience with dieting or with tracking macros or any of that, and I've been helping them kind of learn the basics of how that works, and then actually, they start to implement it into their life. And it's really amazing to hear some of their stories and to hear how they react to it, and like their entire thought process changes over this concept and this action of tracking macros. And something that I've talked to a lot of people about that have never done this before is they talk about how they oftentimes feel like they're just overeating. Like gaining weight happens very often because they're scared they're just eating more than they're supposed to. Like when I mention the word calories and your daily calories, they're like, I just think it's quite likely that I'm eating more than I am supposed to be. And this is so sad because I know exactly why, and it's the same reason for me, and it's the same reason for every single person that I've talked to and then has been successful after they start tracking their macros, and that's because you don't have any clue when you're not tracking. If you have a daily calorie amount that you should be hitting, and yet you have no clue what your daily calories that you are eating, what they are. So I want to lay out just 3 quick, simple tips to stop overeating and be more successful with your diet. This is something I learned over time, and I think it is really important, and I've seen it work successfully for a lot of people. The first tip is to start tracking your food, writing it down, and then tracking the calories. It's really easy to do, especially with MyFitnessPal. There's other apps. If you want to use something else, go for it. But this action for 2 weeks is so helpful just for completely changing the way that you perceive and approach food. During a dieting phase, if you're just trying to hope that you're getting there, you're trying to eat good foods, not bad foods, and yet you don't know the actual portions you're eating, or you don't know how those calories correlate and add up, you're not gonna be as successful. So go for 2 weeks, track it, see what those macros and those calories are looking like. This is so important, it's gonna be so helpful. So yeah, then tip number 2 is gonna be get accountability. And I don't mean just like, find a buddy and tell them like, hey, yeah, I'm dieting, or like, tell the other soccer mom. I mean, like, seriously, get someone who is going to push you each and every day. They're going to text you a couple days of the week and ask you how they're doing. They're gonna actually give you advice. They're gonna give you encouragement and bust your butt when you're not getting there. Seriously, getting accountability is so helpful. That's why people have coaches. Honestly, coaches are helpful, and coaches allow things to be a lot smoother. They set it up for you, they give you all the steps, but as soon as you get going and as soon as you know what you're doing, honestly, a coach is just an accountability partner. They're just someone to email you once a week and go, listen, are you doing well? Like, what do you need help with? What's making you screw up? They're your buddy, they're your lifeline. So get someone like that in your life and you're gonna do great. And the third one, that it seems like it would make sense, but honestly, I don't think it's talked about enough, and I don't think it's implemented enough, is that you have to commit and then you gotta grind. For me right now, like, I'm doing a mini cut. I just started this morning, and I already know myself. I know that I am not fully committed. So I started writing down exactly what I aim to do with this cut, why I'm doing it, what I purpose to do with it, how it's going to look like in 2 weeks when I don't have the same kind of emotions and feelings towards it that I wanted to have. Honestly, committing to it, knowing what you're doing, knowing why you're doing it, and then going all in and just grinding through is what's gonna be important. It's what's gonna separate those days that are really good and that you feel awesome and you stick tight to your calories, and those days that you just feel awful, the days that you don't want to be dieting and you're just willing to just throw it all away. That is what is going to make a huge difference. When you have the ability to commit and grind, it's just something you gotta do. Guys, I just wanna show you this. This is beautiful Ybor City. I get to hang out here a couple days a week. I love this place. But yeah, those are quick 3 easy tips that I have found to be so helpful on watching them kind of actually come to life in people. And it's making me so excited. Please let me know what you think. I wanna hear, comment down below. Like the video, share it around, mostly because I just want this community to grow. I want people to be involved, and I want us all to get better. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time.